you from, age?
All right. My name is Wyatt Fontenot. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Opelousas, Louisiana.
I tried changing my reality, but I don't think it's gonna set me free. That I'm just as bad as I used to be.
I started riding around 11 years old. Yeah, grew up on a farm, and then my cousin rode, and then a few of my friends, and once I saw a dirt bike and got on a dirt bike, that was it from there. Used to ride horses my whole life, and then I didn't touch a horse pretty much after that. Raced, traveled the country, and did amateur nationals, and then got to a point where, you know, life came into play and just worked. And then, yeah, stayed in Louisiana for a while until about 21. Decided to come out here to California, and since then, my career has just taken off, and it's been a pretty awesome dream that I can't complain. I always started riding for the fun of it, and then I really enjoy racing my whole life. I raced, if I could, you know, one day I would love to go race again for fun of it. But once I found out that I could actually like make a living through just riding and having fun being myself, that's where I found that freestyle and free ride is pretty cool. And then I always loved whips, and then I found myself on the highest level of that. And I always pictured myself being in Supercross, racing Supercross, but nah, X Games is where I wanted to be, and big events like that. So I am not complaining whatsoever. In Louisiana, it's very small town. I was stuck, and all I was doing was progressing, just trying to watch videos of everybody. And once I got here, I met all the people I looked up to, and then they became my friends and peers. So since then, that's been like the biggest thing, having everything at my fingertips. Southern California is the mecca for motocross. Twitch, Tom Parsons, Buttery Films, Connor Erickson, Josh Hill, dude, the list goes on, to all the dudes that I looked up to and compete with. I can name and ride with them. You know, Tyler Berman, Wanky, all those dudes. It's pretty rad to have them close by the side and be able to ask them for help if I need, or just call them a friend. So it's pretty cool. No, I had a tear come out. I was working doing turf at the time. So I did turf when I moved out here right away, up until my second year at X Games. And I remember we were on a pretty big job, and I got the text from Twitch saying, yo, like, I'm gonna try to get you in. And then got the text another time, you know, from the man. So yeah, it was cool. Had some emotions, and then even each year still, and getting the actual phone call this year was like, yeah, it still feels the same. And then going there, you know, it's rad. You just take it all in and just don't let life pass you by, for sure. Yeah, it's cool for the sport. It definitely has made the sport grow a lot. And then this year, actually, X Games decided to ban them. So electric bikes are not going to be allowed this year. And last year they won. Well, Patrick Evans did on the electric bike. And being that they're not allowed this year, my great company Stark has allowed me to go ride a gas bike. So I'm gonna hop back on it, and yeah, I think it's great for the sport. It's allowed people, like I was telling you, to go ride in places where they're not allowed. They have allowed people to do the triple backflip. They have allowed people to do so many new things on the sport, but yet again, it's rad. It's hard to explain, but they're a rad bike. I think everybody who has gotten one of these things has came back with a smile.
When I hear the rain a-comin' down, it makes me sad and blue. Was on a rain.
Yeah, that's another big mental game. I'm dealing with a broken wrist right now. So broken wrist going into X Games, but it's just kind of how you deal with it. Kind of always struggle with injuries here and there, but I think I've been blessed enough to where they're not have been as severe, you know, blown knees and a few broken bones, but kind of just how you deal with it, basically, and how you want to focus on building it for your future. But yeah.
How did you injure your wrist?
Man, doing a stoppie, doing something simple. Yeah, I've had plenty of pretty gnarly crashes in the last few months and got away pretty lucky. And a simple stoppie, I went over the bars and just tumbled and just put my hand out wrong, broke my scaphoid. Man, rice and gravy. I don't know if you guys ever had like good old rice and gravy, but I don't think anybody in Louisiana eats white rice. Everything has gravy over it. Man, there's so many good meals. I wish I could cook as good as my mom. I can't really cook that good, but I try here and there. Yeah, for sure, 100%. The crowd's cool. I love the crowd. At the end of the day, that's where I was, and so I always try to picture myself with them. And it's cool, like seeing people cheer for you, and it really does hype you up and like put you in a good, happy place for sure. So shout out to the fans. I love them, so we do it for the fans. That's why we're here.